Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, whenever you happen to be watching this. Welcome back to another matchday experience on the channel. Today's game has been decided by you guys. I put the vote out on Twitter and here are the results. And I gave you 4 choices because I just couldn't make my mind up. I just thought, well, the poll was such a success last time. I'll give you guys the opportunity to do it again. And you voted for Barham versus Halesworth, which is today's game. It's an SIL clash in Division 1, which is probably the most talked about league around at the moment. It's going to be so competitive this year. And with 2 teams who... Halesworth got promoted last year as champions from Division 2 and have started off really well. Won their opening 2 games, whereas Barham, they survived last season. They didn't have to worry about relegation at all. They got an opening day draw. So not going to show you the league table. As I said, it's far too kind of early for that sort of thing. But today, as I said, we're going off to Barham, who have moved to a new ground. They're no longer playing in Barham. They are playing at Witton Sports Centre, where I used to play a little bit of football myself. So it'll be nice to go back there. But yeah, let's get going. I'll see you guys when we're at Witton.
So here I am at Witton Sports Centre. I've arrived stupidly early, so early in fact that I've done my walk around. I've taken my view of the pitch, I've done whatever I need to do in terms of, you know, the ground topping videos, etc. I've spoken to both sort of people from both Halesworth and from Barham, and I've still got about 40 minutes to go before kickoff. So I thought, rather than standing outside in the freezing cold, I'm going to retreat to the car, keep myself warm for a bit, and in about 10 minutes to go before kickoff, I'm going to head back down the hill and go and watch the game. I'm looking forward to this one. Speaking to Halesworth before the game, big ambitions for the club. Big ambitions. From a Barham's perspective, it's nice to see them at a new ground, a facility that is very, very impressive. Obviously, we've got the changing rooms behind me, got all of the stuff that's going on with the club, and a pitch that's going to be well looked after as well, which is good. They need that. So yeah, a little bit of time to go before kickoff, but for you guys, I'll see you in a second when the game is about to start. Halesworth. I think it's probably gone against the run of play, although they have had a couple of good opportunities. I think Barham have probably been the better team in this opening 20 minutes, but stuck out his hand. It was a handball, it was a penalty. 1-0. another penalty and it's suddenly 2-0. He left his leg out, he gave him every opportunity to go over the ball. It was a penalty, it was a silly decision to make, but 2 penalties and all of a sudden the game that was going in Barham's favour is now 2-0 down. Keeper went to pass it out, tried to pass into the middle, be a little bit clever, but he just a short pass, guys intercepted it, and literally as he picked up the ball, shot, put it in the back of the net, 3-0. Incredibly harsh on Barham, but Halesworth, as soon as they've got their 2 goals and their 2 penalties, their tails are suddenly a bit up, pressure suddenly there, they're hunting in packs, which they weren't doing at the beginning of the game, and they're causing all these mistakes. But yeah, 4-0 before half time, very harsh. Halesworth's perspective, 5-0. Just stepped up another gear when they've had to. Time 6-0. I don't really know how to begin to kind of describe that half. After 25 minutes, it's still 0-0. Barham have been in the game. They're playing well. They've made some really good opportunities. They should be maybe 1 or 2-0 up. 2 penalties later, they're 2-0 down, and then just completely and utterly collapsed. Halesworth have gone up another couple of gears. Their pressing has been really good, and they're causing mistakes all over the pitch. But yeah, 6-0 is a ridiculous scoreline at half time. How much more of us can Barham do? Both players. There's just nothing more to say. Half time. So there we have it, full time. I've retreated to the car, 6-0 to Halesworth. It finished. A game, as I've just tweeted out, the scoreline does not reflect that in the slightest. I mean, for 25 minutes, Barham probably had some of the best chances. They were well in the game. They were playing superbly well. Halesworth, there were complaints on the sidelines that they needed to up their game. They've got to improve things. But then 2 penalties and a misplaced pass in 3 minutes is 3-0. And just you're on the sidelines, just like, what the hell just happened? But then again, Barham basically then sort of had a 10-minute wobble where they kind of collapsed. Halesworth are 6-0 up by half time, and it is game well and truly done. They tried to get themselves back into the game during the second half, but to no avail. But Halesworth have kind of took their foot off the gas a little bit. I just hope that number 5, who got injured for Barham, is okay. I hope your ankle's all right, mate. Obviously talking to you a little bit on the sidelines there, I really, really hope that it's nothing too serious and it is just like a bruise or something like that. But he did go over quite nastily there, so fingers crossed on that one, mate. Hope it's all right. But yeah, if you've enjoyed the video, hit the like button, leave a comment and subscribe. For more content as the weeks go on. We've now got the podcast back, which is great, so really, really looking forward for that and to be out on a regular basis. But yeah, thank you very much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed it. I have. It's been a good game, very, very entertaining. Adios.